Hello, it's Sunday, and I am on live because I've just tested.
Leave it down because it's not finished, but it's there.
It pretty much is showing both lines. The T line is just there now. It's light, but it's there.
Oh, it's darker than mine was the
But it's
other day.
darker now, so I've got COVID. I'm hoping that Steph Short and anybody else. Yeah, I know. Hello, Stephen and Victoria and you. Yeah, I don't hurt. I mean, I noticed overnight that my nose was tickling and running. So, yep, I've got that COVID, that probably this newer strain, but it was probably inevitable living with these two that had COVID. So, they've given me the plague. Ugh. So, how about a little mukbang in the morning? Huh?
You got it too?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's a false positive. I don't have enough tests to test if
Well,
the
I can
test is
test
no
you
good.
again. I have tests coming tomorrow.
Tomorrow we'll retest. We got more coming, but yep, dang it. Steph Short, are you on here? AJ Vintage. Anybody have contact with Steph Short? Because she was the only person who said they were coming for my meet and greet today, which I, of course, am canceling. And it's a beautiful day out there, too. I understand, Matt. It's okay to like me by clicking it. You're supporting me instead of liking that I'm sick. I really had hoped that another dirty room experience had basically made me invincible, but that was a joke. The reality is everybody can get sick. What I should have been doing is asking them to wear a mask and stay away from them. But we're in a little mobile, it's kind of hard to stay away from each other. We stay outside so much, so that cuts the transmission. No other symptoms except for drainage causing me to cough about the drainage. I slept fine overnight, but I did try to have a little bit of devil's lettuce last night, and I noticed that it just caused me the cough. I couldn't even
Well,
smoke a puff.
it does that a lot to you.
But nah, not this time. I could tell that, well, that sucks. I guess I won't puff any tonight. Is it International Workers' Day? A happy day to everybody who still works. I guess I work a little bit. It takes some work to do the editing and such. I hope I keep my taste. Yes, it's my first time, but I had all the shots and one booster, so I've had the three shots. Haven't gotten the fourth yet. So this is going to screw us up in another way. I don't think we're really going to want to run out of here if I'm sick. I'm the last one, so that means it's going to be at least 5 days. That means Saturday would be the first day after the 5 days. So I was trying to get back to Baltimore for more than just returning for the season, but there was something special happening Saturday, and now we're going to have to give our regrets that we can't be there. I think we'll reach out to my granddaughter to let her know so she can tell you know who, and that way Jen doesn't hear about it as far as the event, but we can certainly tell her we have COVID. Just don't want her to know about that. So I will stay hydrated. course, coffee is no good. So has Steph Short popped in? Hey, Goblin, Matt. There's so many people here. Thank you very much for your well wishes. Joe, Lacey's vlog, Janet, Invisible, Grostradamus, Solsicita, Boston Wins. Yeah, you had the real bad stuff, Boston Wins, in the early period. Took in the ER and all. I'm so sorry you had to go through that, but I'm glad you survived. Who else is on here that I haven't mentioned? Samantha, thank you, Samantha. Metal Maiden, Steven, Sherry, Carson, Nat Nat, Cash, Yeti ate my sandwich. I love that name. Taylor Cope, Carrie D, Brooke S, Huge Erection. Hey, is anybody in here not a subscriber to my channel? If you are not subscribed, I have an incentive for you. If you would send me an email to rick.adr@aol.com and get well Rick, put that down somewhere in the beginning that I know that this is what you're sending a message about. Send your name and mailing address and we will send you a little gift, but I'll trust you to go click subscribe and click the bell, please. Yeah, I appreciate all the well wishes, believe me, and prayers, whatever you want to send. I really thank you. Kendra, thank you very much. I need a cleansing myself now. I'll go outside and take the garden hose and stick it up my butt, and I'll turn it on full blast.
I'll help you with that.
And Dolly will help. Thank you for a tip. I didn't expect any tip. Thank you, Invisible, for the Halls of Medicine. Yeah, actually, I use Hall's cough drops every night to keep my mouth shut when I'm wearing my CPAP over my nose. I have a nasal face mask, and I've had CPAP for sleep apnea for a long time. Around 2000, I was diagnosed. The only symptom I have is irritation, like itching in my nostrils, in the sinuses.
That's how I started.
And that's how you started, I know. And that's how Mom started. Apparently, that's the way it starts. You first notice this kind of extra, and I suffer with allergies all year round from whatever. Could be dust mites, it could be all that stuff inside, and then pollen, dander of animals, all kinds of other stuff outside. So I'm used to it. I've lived with it for 62 years. Is that how old I am?
Yeah, you're 62. You'll be 63 in October.
I'll be 63 in October. It stinks. Yes, thank you, Patrick. Even Patrick's here. And I hope I'm back and well enough to see you do your show. I would like to try to hook up with you guys after I'm not infectious, of course. Pay attention to the congestion. I will. Yeah, that's, I don't want to have to deal with an emergency intubation and things like that. So I hope I'll stay clear and drink a lot of fluids and try to hack up everything I can and spit it out to get the gunk out instead of letting it accumulate in your belly.
Yeah, we've all been vaccinated.
Yeah, we were vaccinated, part 1, part 2, and booster, all down here in Florida. We're actually in the Florida system since we're Florida residents. And, but you need to make sure you keep up on that. It can get bad so fast. Then go right in to the hospital. Okay. Yeah, I'm in Florida, Patrick, yeah. We were planning on leaving Thursday, and it only takes us 2-day drive to get back up. Now, my mother is the best of us. She got it first, and she's the one who's clearing first. And it looks like she might be okay. We're going to test her. She might be okay to fly home Tuesday as it's planned, but we'll have to see. We'll test her Monday because Monday is when, of course, we have to put in her boarding pass. Go online and set that up.
But
So
not
yes,
right.
this is Glowing Turtle, my first experience with the plague. I have somehow been able to avoid it. Oh, Invisible, do you really? You work for the IRS? Oh, man. I'm sorry. I do have my taxes prepared because it's a little bit more involved because we have a small business that's related to, it used to be related to my consulting to healthcare as well as to doing entertainment on YouTube, etc. But that has pretty much dried up. The first thing, the consulting, and
The soul's on there.
Soul is here. I know, yes. So I haven't really had a job to do anything for any healthcare provider in over a year. So doesn't look like that's going to happen. This is a bunch of crap. Because I really wanted to go to the beach. I mean, I could go to the beach, I think. There's no way I'm going to be close to people to expose them. And I could wear a mask in and out of from the parking lot if I happen to walk past anybody and take it off when I get in the sand, and then go into the water and let the salt water help to give me a little therapy. I'll inhale half of a nostril full of salt water, let it stay in there, and just before I drown, I'll blow it back out. Not a good idea? Why not? So, thank you, Bourbon Cat. Yep. Jay Beams.
No,
I-
not over.
Yeah, whoever's thinking that COVID's over is really deluded. COVID's never going away. So put that in your head. It's going to be like
The flu.
the cold and flu. It's just another pain in our ass. And thank God it's a little weaker. Yeah, well, I don't know if this is Omicron or is it Deltacron or is it
You can
Thetacron
call it whatever you want.
or it's like herpes. Yeah, it is. I have sores all over my genitalia.
Oh God.
I haven't told anybody about that. And they're starting to look like
It's
extra
wicked
eyes.
fun.
Drugs Bunny thinks I look like
Yeah,
a
but see,
character.
I never watched Office Space.
And I didn't watch Office or whatever it was. So again, I'm going to say, please consider subscribing if you're not already subscribed to the channel, and click that bell. I worked yesterday cleaning up the channel.
Don't do a whole lot.
I'm
Keep
doing.
it short.
I'm going to do a little more. I figure I'll tell people. So, what I'm working on is getting all Cocktail Hour with Rick episodes all the way back to the
Thanks,
very
Slug.
beginning, all in one playlist, and then live stream the current playlist. You find them is all the non Cocktail Hour with Rick live. So they'll be distinguished between the two. I also got rid of all the promos for Cocktail Hours with Rick, and in the future, I'm not going to be putting out a promo for every Cocktail Hour event. I'm going to just put up
Oh, Selena, he's tested positive for COVID now too.
tested positive just a moment ago. Thank you, Glowing Turtle. Got 38 people in here, 30 likes. Thank you very much.
You have more people in here now. Does anyone know how to get a hold of?
Yeah, anybody know Steph Short? And have you ever, gotten any kind of contact information that you could reach out and let her know that I've gotten sick? That's why I went on live here, principally hoping she would see this broadcast, and certainly anybody else who wanted to go to the meet and greet Rick. Today, you don't want to meet me. You don't want to get near me. You want to stay away from me. So being just connected virtually like this is a lot safer. I look pretty good for a Corona patient. I do drink Corona sometimes. Other times Yingling. And then sometimes if I'm going to a place with brews on tap, I'll try something different, of course. And drugs, Bunny, I hope so. Like your name. I grew up with Bugs Bunny cartoons. When I would get up in the morning, I'd wake up early, get dressed,
No,
to go
you puppet.
downstairs, turn on the television, and watch a half an hour of cartoons before I had to eat my breakfast and run out the door for
So
the
was
bus.
saying do a Facebook meet and greet and invite everybody on.
Ah,
I'm throwing this away.
I'll think of that. That's a good idea. I know about that, Hank Chill, but I tried to puff last night and it just made me cough. I couldn't even enjoy a couple puffs. So I stopped, didn't even try. And my weed's getting a little stale. This is all that I obtained before we came down in February. So this was all purchased between, what I'm smoking now should be more recent stuff. So it was like the, end of January. Not that I opened the packages or anything. I, of course, keep them closed until I need it. Yeah, I don't like it. It's going to certainly affect me being able to sing the birthday song to anybody. Hopefully, that will be better by Friday. Just inject the weed next time. Yep. Edibles for the win. Michaela, how you doing? Thank you. That's a good idea. I actually know someone who has connection on that. Oh, thank you. Meat Puppet would get sick for me. I don't
No,
want you
that's why I
to.
yelled
I
no.
I don't want you to. Stagel and vodka. That would maybe help. Anything with vodka in it can't hurt.
This is my.
Yes, Grostradamus, that's the deal. You need to click the bell so you get notifications. I mean, I know they don't always work, but if you don't click the bell, they never will notify you. I know. And what's a 5-year-old doing with weed? Do I act like I'm 5 sometimes? I'm not.
Yeah, we still have to get our fourth one, but we will, Maria.
Somebody just said they're sleeping off their 4th. So I have heard that the extra booster does give you some discomfort. Some of the same symptoms you got from the first or the second shots. White Light had the first COVID. Yeah, well, White Light, you just are able to assimilate stuff different than most people. You're a lucky man. You could do another dirty room and not have to worry about wearing a mask even, probably. I think that when we do go back on, if we do, hope we do.
Oh, that's great, Gross. He's back from Scotland.
Was it a good time? Oh, thank you, Plumall. And Boogie. Yes, I'll keep an eye on my congestion in my chest if I have any.
Well, at least I can use COVID for having a fudgesicle for breakfast.
Yes, you can. You can do anything you want. I picked up some cut fruit at the store, and it's still fresh enough to eat after like 4 days. Unfortunately, you can't let it sit too long. It doesn't taste so good when it gets all mushy, right?
Ew.
So for my second course for breakfast, I'm going to have one of those sticky bun, piece of that sticky bun we got.
Thanks, Loopsy.
So, like I said a few minutes ago, general housekeeping information. If you look on the channel, you'll see that there's a new playlist called Cocktail Hour with Rick. And guess what? That's all the cocktail hours all the way back to the very beginning of 2020. Yes, they are. I took a little liberty of changing some lives to Cocktail Hour with Rick because if I'd even started it back then, that's what I would call it. So this is a renaming process in some of those lives. But I think it's pretty interesting to just get on that playlist and scroll and see how many shows we've done. 240.
Wow.
240 episodes of up to 90 minutes on the average is what we've already done. That's pretty amazing. That rivals Dan Bell, the podcast's numbers that I've done with him in terms of quantity of episodes.
Probably does, Chad. Oh,
So-
you're starting to buffer.
I'm starting to buffer in my own house.
Now it's okay right this moment.
Hi, Kylie. Yeah, I got sick. It got me positive today. I just got tested. Yes, the COVID got me, hon. So, is your mom near, Kylie?
Yeah, she's over our house cleaning.
Oh, she's over our house cleaning. So, Kylie, I need you to.
Not on here. You talk to her.
Okay, I need to talk to you this afternoon whenever you get a chance, okay? Not right now, because I'm on here, obviously, but I just want you to call us. We want you to do something for us.
I'm afraid to ask.
And thank you for cleaning. And
And
we
she went to the
appreciate that.
grocery
And she
store,
went
right?
to the grocery store and picked up items. All right, I'll call you. And she went to the grocery store and picked up some food for my mother. Because, of course, there was nothing in the fridge except for, pardon me, some condiments.
Oh, plum arm.
What?
So far, she had lost smell and taste for over 3 weeks. But she celebrated
Oh, my
today.
God.
She could
Oh.
smell her bowel movement again.
Well, my daughter, when she had trouble with that, and I'm not sure if she's restored or partly restored.
I don't know.
I haven't asked her
Yeah,
for a
she
while.
lost it for a while.
She lost it for a good long while, and said that sometimes she got these odd smells, that were like burning, terrible thing. Oh, plum
Oh,
all,
sorry, Plum.
plum all, and the
I'm the
all
one who said it.
is I know, but I don't know why I thought plum, which is a word with construction.
Oh, I was thinking of a fruit.
Plum, not plum. It's plumb.
We got plumber.
And awl is a tool. So a plumb awl, I would guess, is
Oh,
in.
thanks, Jackie.
Are you in construction? Plumb awl. If you are, then I understand your name now, sir. Yeah, I also thought that. What was it? Megadeth Gigantor.
I don't know.
I thought that was
I
a
can't even
female and it
think
was a
right
male.
now.
And Dolline's having problems with her poor little head.
Oh,
Oh,
thank you,
Kylie. Wow, that's sweet. Very nice of you. All right, well, I think that's about all there is to say. I hope you all have a nice Sunday, and I wish that Steph Short would see this, or somebody that knows Steph Short would reach out to her and let her know I'm sorry. If I can't get definitive that she got the word, I might just drive there anyway, just to be there for her so that she doesn't waste her whole time driving out to wherever she's coming from. Everybody take care. Have a nice day and a nice week. God bless. Thank you for sending prayers and love to me. And I'll talk to you soon. And good Rick. Rick has got his 4th shot.
Hey, Rick Wheatley, great.
Hi, Rick. I got COVID, Rick. Finally got me. I went into a nursing home and started French kissing all of the residents.
Stop.
And now it's communicable, I can tell.
Okay, say goodnight, Rick.
Good night, Rick. It's actually day, but I'll say good night. Peace, everybody. Thank you. And I'll talk to you soon. Hopefully not from a hospital bed.